What's up, homies? You guys want to see the best investment I've ever done on my RV? I'm gonna show you right now. Check it out. What's up, homies? You probably wonder how this thing has been doing, especially over the few weeks. Now, we've been getting some warmer weather, and I must say that mini split right there is a game changer for our RV. So, the update y'all wanted. Wait a minute. Did I really just install a mini split on the side of my RV? Well, yes I did. And you might be wondering, well, how well does that work? Is it worth it? I mean, for the price that they are and then the installing, could it really be better than running like a rooftop AC? And I'm gonna say, yes, it is worth it. I'm gonna show you the inside mount and give you a little update. All right, so I'm gonna show you in our bedroom. We have the indoor unit right there. And honestly, I couldn't be any happier than with this little mini split. This thing works 1,000 times better than our AC units that we have mounted on the roof. Now we have two of them, and it is a 40-foot toy hauler, so we don't really have one in the garage. The one in the living room is supposed to also push air conditioning into the garage. It really doesn't work. Honestly, I'm not happy with that one anyways, and it is a kind of old unit, so I'm thinking about replacing it, because I think we could run just that unit and use this unit, and we wouldn't have to run that one right above our head. They are so loud. You probably hear some fan noise right now, and I'm gonna show you what it got going on. All right, so we have that fan right there, because the only complaint that I have is I mounted our indoor unit on that side of the wall, which pushes air to here. Now you can slightly adjust these vanes so it will push air more towards that way into there, but with this additional little fan in there, it blows almost all the air straight through there, and it keeps it pretty good. I mean, this one unit by itself, if I had properly placed, which I might have been able to up against that wall or something, I could cool the whole RV, in my opinion, with that one unit. This one unit by itself is so dang efficient. And I'm gonna turn this fan off right here, so hopefully you don't really hear much noise, but can you hear how loud this thing is? It's so stinking quiet. And I have it on fan speed 4 on the remote. Yeah, huge recommendation for mounting a mini split inside your RV. Now, every RV is going to be different, and you're going to have to get creative with how you mount it. But I'll tell you, honestly, from the stock AC units that get mounted into RVs compared to a mini split, the mini split kicks them out of the park all day. And that was $500. I'm looking at replacing the one that's right above my head, and they're wanting close to like $1,000 for a pretty good size one. So, I mean, I'm almost tempted to try to buy another one of those and figure out another mounting position for it. I don't really know. We're on the road right now, so that's going to be kind of tough, but it would be worth it in my opinion. And you might be wondering, how about the ground clearance? Now, clearance. You're probably wondering, man, it doesn't look like you have a bunch of clearance. But I'll tell you, we have already gone up a ton of steep driveways. We've gone up a bunch of hills and weird angles. We've already put this through some dirt whoops. I haven't had a problem. I don't even see where it's been scratched or nothing like that. And there's some bolts that hang a little bit lower underneath of it. In my opinion, that position works great. Now, it's not the best position, of course, but I've had no issues. And as you guys can see, it's still, you can feel a little bit of wind coming through here, a little bit of air, not wind, and we haven't had a problem with it. I did mount that little shield on the front of it just for any kind of dirt and rocks and stuff like that. Otherwise, if you're thinking about mounting a mini split onto your RV or toy hauler, now that's where I mounted mine on my toy hauler, but there's a lot of options that you can mount them on. And in my opinion, I'll shoot across here because I'm at an RV park. I would mount one right on the back bumper if you have a normal RV. If you have a toy hauler, you got to get creative and mount them in unique positions because our back door needs to swing down and swing up. They do make mounts that I have told that can actually like swivel with the door itself latch mechanism. So I don't know. I haven't got into that. You probably have to do a little bit more fab work than I had to do. But honestly, for my AC unit, this thing's simple and it works amazing. I mean, hell, I even got my window open in there and it's still chilly to the touch. I haven't had some super hot days yet, but we're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're going to have some really hot days up ahead of us. So I will notify you guys then of how well this thing is working. And I'm telling you, no issues yet. And, don't let me forget, we are running off shore power right now. So this is a 50 amp hookup. I just have that tied into one of my sockets in there, and that actually goes to the GFCI circuit. Funny enough, I didn't know, and which is in the bathroom. So I did end up blowing that breaker one time, but that's because I was using the wife's hair blow dryer to dry up a mess I made in there, and at the same time, so it was using a ton of amperage, and it ended up, popping the breaker on there. Otherwise, no issues. We run this off shore power. It works great. Off the generator, it works great. I ran it off an extension cord at the house. It was okay. I figured out on startups, it sometimes would pop the breaker. To my extension cord. Like, it popped the breaker that my extension cord ran into. Not to the breaker on there. But after it was like, it already cool, already warm inside there. Wasn't that bad. But in my opinion, I think this thing works amazing. And it's probably the best investment I've done on our whole RV.